Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Warwick Science's Film Practical on the microscope and how to use it. Now, these are the standard microscopes we have here at school. These are called monocular microscopes because I've got one viewing eye here, and they're light microscopes because they allow light to pass through. So, for you to be able to see an object on these microscopes, it must be thin enough to be able to have light pass through. We usually like to say about 1 cell thick is about the best. Let's look at the various parts. We've got an eyepiece or an ocular up here. Okay, this is a magnification, and this one's times 10. Here we have the barrel, and then we come down to the coarse focus here, and the coarse focus gets your image reasonably focused, reasonably sharp. Then to clear that up and to make it really good, we have this piece here that is the fine focus. Coming down, we have a revolving turret here, and it's got 3 objective lenses on it, and each objective lens has a magnification. So the smallest one is 4 times, the next one is 10 times, and the largest one is 40 times. And in order to get the magnification, you multiply the ocular or the eyepiece by the objective lens. So we've got 40 times, 100 times, and under high power we say we've got 400 times. What that means is that you'll see the object 400 times larger than it actually is. Here we have a stage, and that holds the slide, and these are the standard sort of slides that you put on, and if you wish to, you can attach it and keep it in place by using these stage clips here. I don't tend to use them a lot because I also like to move the slide around a fair bit. Obviously we've got the arm here, which is how you used to carry it, so you carry it that way, plus also a hand underneath the base, which is this part here, and then finally we have the mirror, and the mirror is the source of being able to put the light through the barrel and the lenses. Now, the way that you always do these is you always wind it up and you put your slide on. Now, as I said, you can hook it on with the stage clips if you wish. I don't tend to bother. This is actually a piece of, I don't know whether you can see that there, a bit of dragon skin off the bearded dragons. You place that underneath. Now, you always start with low magnification, and you always start very high up. Remembering this is a microscope. Micro means small, so you are looking at very small things. So your working distance, which is the distance between the lens and the slide, is going to be in millimeters. Okay, so let's just wind this one down. So what I would do is, keeping an eye on it, okay, from the side, just wind it, and now I can see the dragon skin. Now, when I see the dragon skin under 40 times magnification, the amount that I see is quite a lot, but I don't see it in any great fine detail. Okay, these are called bifocal microscopes, so when you change lenses, it shouldn't take a lot of re-magnifying or readjusting in order to get your image. So I'll flip it on there to 100 times, and now rather than see about 20 of them, I basically see about 3. Okay, so again, I just basically look my way through it, and there I've got it nice and right. Then if I wish to, I can swap it to 40 times magnification, and when I look at 40 times magnification, I don't really see one at all. I just see the inside or the outline of one. Now, there's another thing under here which I didn't show you before, and this is called the iris diaphragm. That's this structure here, and as you can see, it can spin around and has different size holes in it. Now, that's the same as your eye, so sometimes you want to be able to sit there and basically adjust the amount of light that comes into the microscope. The other thing, of course, that you do with the microscope is make sure that when you start it, that your mirror is well focused, so the light comes in and bounces all the way up. Now, a couple of things with the microscopes, often they'll have a catch, which means that they can't be wound down anymore. That helps us to protect the slide. The large lens often has a little spring in it, little retractable spring, so you can push down on the slide and not break it. Okay, These are really easy to use, and you should be able to grab a handle on one relatively quickly. So if you do get the opportunity, please have a go at the microscope. Thank you very much for accessing Warwick Science's Film Practical on microscopes.